In 2016, CLAS began a tradition to host an annual ceremony to honour the faculty staff and students for their great work and publicly recognise their outstanding achievements. The CLAS Awards Day was established to reinforce the work of our college and to motivate faculty staff and students in their drive for excellence and innovation. 4 categories of awards were presented last year. Dr. Justin Robertson teaches students to develop analytical skills through fieldwork and consulting experts.
Challenging students to generate creative ideas on global issues is my goal. I think I've become a more innovative teacher with 2 modifications to conventional practices. First, I've found that combining lectures with out-of-classroom experiences can lead to better learning outcomes. Second, I've tried to strike an appropriate balance by combining traditional assignments, such as essays, with creative assignments, including performing short plays on international relations and writing letters to the editor on global economic issues.
As a productive and creative researcher, Dr. Zhang Xiaoling's achievements in terms of publications, citations, and grant applications are outstanding among her contemporaries.
Turning green into gold by engaging multiple stakeholders in finding an affordable and also inter-driven approach for environmental conservation is the most important research mission and vision. This award has encouraged me to keep on working the research where I think that is meaningful and valuable.
The Discovery Enriched Curriculum DEC Award encourages discovery, innovation, and community engagement.
We have created an innovative teaching tool to eradicate children's learning phobia
and discover the fun in learning through DEC.
As students from the arts faculty, the award means a lot to us.
We were very surprised when we were informed that we won the DEC competition. It is really a great honor to both of us.
I have discovered the power of creating art in mood improvement through DEC. I am extremely honored to be receiving such an important award. I feel surprised, grateful, and encouraged when the passion in research was recognized.
Dr. Yanto Chandra's Empowering Society with Social Innovation arouses, informs, and imparts knowledge to young people and the general public in Hong Kong and internationally.
My mission is to enhance knowledge transfer and best practices in social innovation to young people in Hong Kong and internationally. This award helps me identify ways to build a better connection between my research and its implication to the society. It makes me think more strategically about pluralistic impact, that is, scholarly activities should make scholarly impact as much as societal impact. Congratulations to this year's winners. I wish you all the best in your pursuit in knowledge transfer activities.
CLAS Awards Day 2017. We possess the past, discover the present, and explore the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CLAS Awards Day 2017 ceremony, organized by College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. I'm Jonathan Ma, and my partner for today is...
Yes, I'm Winnie Chow. Good afternoon, everyone. We are both from the English department, and it is our honor to be the MCs for this annual awards event.
We are very proud of the achievements of our previous winners, some of which we saw in the opening video. I'm certain this year's winners will enjoy sharing their accomplishments and continue their good work for the benefit of our society.
Without further ado, I would like to invite our Dean to tell us more about the missions of the CLAS Awards Day this year. Professor Xiaowei Zhang, please.
Vice President Sunny Lee and Professor Chris Wagner, Professor Samuel Ho, and secondary school principals and college students, ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to the 2017 Class Awards Day. I am very proud to present the achievements of our faculty and students at the City University of Hong Kong. So today's ceremony is actually going on live over the internet through YouTube, Facebook, and our class homepage, so that the audience is not limited in this room. So may I say hello to the people who are watching online. Yeah. 2 years ago, we launched the first class DEC Awards to recognize student projects which excels in the discovery, enriched curriculum, and to honor faculty members who produce innovative ideas in teaching, research, and knowledge transfer. Today, we shall present several awards on New Researcher Award, 3 Research Knowledge Transfer Awards, 4 Teaching Innovation Awards, and 7 DEC Awards. So we are also pleased to present an award to the winner of the first ever 3-minute thesis competition. Through our mini-movie competition, secondary school students in Hong Kong have been encouraged to step out of their classrooms and to explore the link between themselves and the community in Hong Kong. I am very impressed by the videos produced by the secondary school students, and I offer my congratulations to students and their school principals and the teachers for a wonderful job they did. I hope that we can see each other again when the students decide which university they want to go when they graduate. And they are the future of our world. And it has been the top priority of the City University of Hong Kong and our college to provide the best education, to maximize the potential of students, to help them become good, competent graduates who will make a difference after they graduate from CityU. The mission of class is to help society to assess the past, explore the present, and create the future. Teachers, students, and parents are indispensable for our work. And I deeply appreciate your work, and thank you very much again for coming to this important event.
Thank you, Professor Wagner. Sorry, Professor Zhang. I would like to invite Professor Chris Wagner, the Associate Professor for Quality Assurance, to say a few words. Professor Wagner, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Award winners, colleagues, and guests, I'm very happy to be here for this event. Whenever I'm at one of those award ceremonies, I like to not only think about the awards, but also about the journey that gets the award winners here, right? It's always the journey is the hardest part. And so thinking about, particularly at first, the Research Award, the New Research Award, I asked myself, what is it that gets us there? What, as a researcher, allows us to take this path towards becoming a great researcher? And I'm reminded of a Nobel Prize winner who came to my university many times in the past. He said always, start with a problem. And that's a very simple message, but it's so important. Start with a problem. And to that, I would add right away, don't just start with a problem, start with a puzzling problem, something that really surprises you, that is not obvious, where the situation is surprising, counterintuitive. And I give you an example. I know there are some secondary school students here. When I was in secondary school a few years ago, we were sent to the court of law so that we could observe how the judge would adjudicate cases. And there was this one fellow, he tried to steal a motorcycle. So he had broken the chain of a motorcycle and had fallen asleep next to the motorcycle. Obviously, the police picked him up right away, right? So here's the crime and there's the criminal. Very easy. And so I asked myself, how is this possible? Very puzzling, right? So this is really right away one of those problems that are truly puzzling. And it turned out he had drunk 8 liters of beer before, and of course he was very tired. But so the story will then go on, and you can already hear because one of our new research award winners, of course, looks into that, the insight into the mind of the criminal. At that point in time, I could truly not understand it, and so many of these questions already escaped me. But it's really that we ask ourselves, what's the reason? And then we need to go further, because as a researcher, it's always a search for truth, and it's a search for the truth behind the truth. So every good researcher will have to ask the question and then have to ask the underlying question. And I think you will see that those who are very successful in this discipline will go deeper and deeper and deeper, and they will make an argument, and that's the argument for truth. So that is I want to say about research, but in a university, as you know, we do two sides. We do the research and we do the teaching. And as teachers, we play an enormously important role, I believe. And the role is not conferring knowledge or like passing out knowledge, but it's really a transformational role. And especially in teaching information, it is finding new and innovative way to transfer this knowledge. Oftentimes, you know, I come from the IT side, we might think, oh, if I use the newest information technology, that's innovation. It can be innovation, but it's not. I believe really if we find a way to let our students see something that they couldn't see before. I'll give you an example. Once again, when I was not anymore in secondary school, but in university, also a few years ago, I had to take a course which many of us will have taken. That is the course Economics 101. That's the first course in economics. It's called macroeconomics. It's a very, I wanted to say boring course. It's a not exciting course. So the teacher starts drawing these curves. And then they say, oh, supply and demand meet, and so then draw a dot. And as a student, you have no clue what this all means. And then they say something like, assume there's an unlimited number of suppliers and an unlimited number of buyers, and everybody has complete information. And then here you sit at the student, you say, I know in my town there's not an unlimited number of suppliers, not an unlimited number of buyers. We don't have full information. I'm going to the grocer and I don't know what the other grocer's price is. So something is wrong here. The professor is lying to me. That's how you feel, right? So clearly, as a teacher, if we provide this type of knowledge, we are not ready to take the student on a journey with us. So the innovative teacher is ready to take the student on a journey which really the student makes. And I give you here another example. My country of origin is Germany, and which had a very troubled path, as you know, and passed and was, because of that, destroyed in 1945, completely destroyed. You could have seen the city 90% destroyed, like Berlin. And then, however, within 15, 20 years, the city's blooming again, the economy growing, everything back to normal. So how was this possible, you might say? Everything in rubble to everything good again, right? And not this economic wonder, people would call it. But what it was in people's minds, they wouldn't see the rubble. They would see essentially the buildings that used to be there, just a little displaced, so kind of all over the place, you can imagine. And it was just the process of putting things back into place. They had a blueprint. So they had an idea where things belonged. And this blueprint, allowing our students to have this blueprint with which they can assemble the knowledge, that is really part of what we, I believe, need to do. And I think Janto really represents that in his work, where he tries to instill this kind of process, the process that helps students to go into innovation. And so I really think this is one of the lessons we have to have. Process is one thing, and attitude. So the mindset that makes us ready for learning. Because once again, I could see all rubble and say, yes, it's rubble, not even worth touching. But to have this mindset, to be ready to put it all together, very, very important. And I'm here reminded of Melody's focus, and she looks at Confucius and says, what is it? Thought without study is perilous. What does this mean? Well, if we look into genius, let's say someone like Mozart. Mozart, a famous composer, of course, and so a child genius, already recognized for fantastic compositions at age 14. In fact, Mozart started to compose at age 4. Rather young, you might say, but he wasn't very good because he could start thinking at 4, but he really didn't have the skill set put together. It took him really 10 years of study to put this skill set together, to hone this genius, so that at age 14 he could be great. And we have seen this time and time again. Because of the way our human mind is wired, we need the study in order to make our thoughts powerful, in order to create the great impact. And I think this, once again, as teachers, is one of our challenge, namely getting our students ready to embark on this path of studying, so that their thoughts will be grand and that their impact will be fantastic, that we allow them to have this transformational experience at the university. And I see our colleagues who receive these awards here today embodying this, and therefore I'm very happy to be part of this event today. Thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Wagner. Can I ask you to stand on stage to present our first award, the New Researcher Award?
The New Researcher Award honors the research excellence of faculty members within 5 years of the award of their PhD degree. This year's winner was also a recipient of Early Career Award in 2014, and this year he receives the President Award.
And the winner is Dr. Oliver Chan from the Department of Applied Social Sciences.
The winner of the New Researcher Award receives a certificate and a research support fund of $15,000.
Congratulations to Dr. Chan. Professor Wagner, would you please stay to present the next award, the Teaching Innovation Award?
The Teaching Innovation Award honors staff members for innovative, effective, and well-implemented teaching embodying discovery in rich curriculum. And this year, we have 2 worthy teachers who share this honor.
They are Dr. Melody Chung from the Department of Asian International Studies and Dr. Yanto Chandra from the Department of Public Policy.
Dr. Chung motivates students' creativity and innovation using Confucian wisdom, believing that to study and not think is wasteful, while to think and not study is dangerous.
Dr. Chandra was the winner of both the Teaching Excellence Award of CTU and Excellence in Knowledge Transfer of Class in 2016. Dr. Chandra's mission is to enhance students' creativity and performance using process innovation.
Both winners of the Teaching Innovation Award receive a certificate and sponsorship from the college of up to $15,000 in support of professional development.
Congratulations to Dr. Chung and Dr. Chandra, and thank you, Professor Wagner.
So, Jonathan, how long do you think it takes to present an 80,000-word PhD thesis?
80,000 words, it got to be an hour, surely.
What if I told you it can be done in 3 minutes?
3 minutes? No kidding. That's just enough time for me to make my cup noodles.
Let me introduce you to Ms. Yvette To, who will tell us how she presents so brilliantly her research, The Politics of China's Intellectual Property Transition, in just 3 minutes.
China has long been called a hotbed for pirates, a kingdom for counterfeit products, North Face jackets, Gucci bags, fake drugs, everything you name it. That's why when the Chinese government says, it's time for China to leapfrog technology, we have to turn pirates into innovators. A lot of people treat these ambitions with skepticism. But certainly there have been significant achievements over the past years. China developed the world's fastest supercomputer last year. Companies like Huawei, entrepreneurs like Jack Ma, they are leading innovators in their respective fields. I reckoned an important transition is taking place in China. A new strategy is now found less on stealing or copying other ideas, but more on developing domestic innovative capacity. But the question is such a transition occurring naturally? Or is it being driven by particular interest, certain entities both within and outside China. This is where my research comes in, to look at the politics surrounding the transition of China's intellectual property. It involves, first of all, identifying the interests, the entities who play key roles in setting up rules and procedures governing the privatization of knowledge. And secondly, investigating the beneficiaries, those individuals, firms, governments, and organizations who benefit more than others with extended regulation and protection of intellectual property. Now, up to this point, maybe you are wondering, what do all these have to do with me? I don't care about how China develops in the next phase. But I can tell you, this is not just about China. This is about the world we are in. It is through the lens of China's transition that we come to think about how our world is organized in particular ways that meet the needs of profit-seeking entities, how competition and rivalries has extended to the realm of knowledge and ideas, and how a nation's development path is shaped by the many changes of globalization. China, despite being widely seen as unique in a lot of aspects, after all, is no exception. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to the winner of the 3-minute thesis, Ms. Yvette To from the Department of Asian International Studies. I'd like to invite Professor Samuel Ho to present the prize.
The winner of the 3-minute thesis competition receives a certificate and a book coupon for $3,000.
Congratulations to Ms. To. Professor Ho, would you please stay to present the Teaching Innovation Awards for research degree students?
We have 2 winners for this category. They are Ms. Hua Chongchao of the Department of Linguistics and Translation and Mr. Daniel Madrid Morales of the Department of Media and Communication.
Ms. Hua teaches university English to freshmen from various disciplines. Her classes are categorized by technology-enhanced lectures, peer collaboration, and lively interaction.
Through creative hands-on exercises, Mr. Madrid Morales students learn how to incorporate digital technologies in the creation of professional video productions for the mass media.
Both winners of the Teaching Innovation Award for research degree students receive a certificate and sponsorship from the College of up to $8,000 in support of professional development.
Congratulations to Ms. Hua and Mr. Madrid Morales, and thank you, Professor Ho.
You know, Winnie, ask not what your community can do for you, but what you can do for your community.
What's this, Jonathan? Are you running for LegCo by-election?
Well, I'm glad that you asked. This year, the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences has run a mini-movie competition for secondary school students, asking the young people in Hong Kong to rethink their relationship with their community.
The entries are insightful, thought-provoking, powerful, and at the same time, truly heartwarming.
I would like to invite the Assistant Dean for Institutional Advancement of Class, Dr. Elaine Au, to come on stage to present the prize to the winners of the mini-movie competition. Dr. Au, please.
The most creative entry is 無底心動 The Abyss. It creatively uses fast-forward and rewind images to show how lonely someone can become in their community. Congratulations to the winner, Wang Chengshan of the HKICC Li Xiaokei School of Creativity.
The winner of the most creative entry receives a certificate and a video equipment coupon for $1,000. Congratulations to Wang Chengshan.
Now we've come to the Bronze Award. This goes to Tuen Mun Mga, Tuen Mun, where our home is. It's about a girl who's tired of a crowded, noisy community and looks again at the surroundings through fresh eyes. Wu Chen Chun Ying, Si Weng Tong, Ho Chong Ying, Leung Chin Hei, and Chen Wing Tong of Two Moon Government Secondary School please come on stage to receive their award.
The winners of the Bronze Award receive a certificate and a video equipment coupon for $2,000. Congratulations to students of Two Moon Government Secondary School.
Let's move on to the Silver Award. This goes to 婆婆的舊衣, The Good Old Shirt, a touching story about the growth of a boy and his relationship with his grandma. Would Won Ho Sun, Won Si Yam, Kwok Kun Hei, Wan Hiu Ching, and Si Lot Yi of Lot Sin Tong Yu Kan Hing Secondary School please come on stage to receive their award.
The winners of the Silver Award receive a certificate and a video equipment coupon for $3,000.
Congratulations to the students of Lot Sin Tong Yu Kan Hing Secondary School, and thank you, Dr. Ao.
All the entries of the mini-movie competition told great stories with distinct themes.
Yes, the Gold Award winner looks at the struggles of shop owners in a community facing the challenges of today's fast-changing environment.
Would the Dean of Class, Professor Zhao Weizang, please present the Gold Award? And the award goes to Lo Hang Liu, Into the Ditch.
Congratulations to the winners Wang Chi Yoi, Lam Hei Shud, Lam Kuan Yut, Ip Long Chen, Elise Bonisso, and Sunrise Lau of Hong Kong University Graduate Association College. The winners of the Gold Award receive a certificate and a video equipment coupon for $5,000.
The students of the HKUGA College have explored the challenges faced by some of those in their community, and through their research, they feel more connected to their community as well.
Congratulations to the students of HKUGA College, and thank you, Professor Dan. Knowledge transfer is a core mission of CLAS, and each year these awards highlight the significance and success of world-class, high-impact social innovation in the knowledge transfer activities of CLAS faculty members.
This year, we will award certificates of merit in knowledge transfer to 2 projects. I would like to invite the Director of Knowledge Transfer Office, Mr. David Ai, to come on stage to present the prizes.
I'm delighted to announce the awardees: Dr. Christoph Hafner of the English Department and Dr. Annis Fong from the Department of Applied Social Sciences.
Dr. Hafner's winning project is Digital Multimedia Resource for Legal English, an interdisciplinary project, while Dr. Feng's winning project is a pioneering study of treatment for reducing aggressive behavior through a Chinese martial arts and ethics system. As Dr. Feng is out of town, Professor Wing Lo, Head of Department of Applied Social Sciences, will receive the award on his behalf. Professor Wing Lo, please.
Congratulations to Dr. Hafner and Dr. Fong, and thank you, Professor Lo. Mr. Ai, please stay with us to present the next award.
Miss Ai, did you go to Rugby Sevens this year?
Oh.
Did you go to the Rugby Sevens this year?
No, I did not.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't able to get any tickets for the game, but I know that some of the CTU's environmental protection majors did attend the show, and for a very special mission. So let's have a look.
Terrific.
an inevitable environmental ill in Hong Kong, the government has long adopted waste management strategies to reduce waste to be sent to the landfills. However, after the Rugby Sevens event every year, the public has not done very well in recycling the waste during the events. The passive recycling culture, as well as the public's insufficient knowledge on waste sorting, are unfavorable for recycling. As the project principal investigator and advisor, I worked closely with the environmental policy students to design and execute the 2016 Hong Kong Rugby Sevens Green Ambassador Scheme.
For the 2016 Sevens event, we decided to work with the City University students on a design competition to see if they could design a recycling bin which could potentially change the behaviour of the crowd when it came to depositing plastic bottles.
During the 2016 Hong Kong Rugby Sevens, together with 2 other environmental policy students, lead a team of 35 student volunteers to promote recycling of plastic waste, to conduct waste audits, and to complete a survey with spectators.
So the students went away and they came up with some innovative and different designs.
It was a transparent recycling bin made by plastic, which people can see what kind of waste inside. When people see there are some plastic cup inside the bin, it will raise their awareness on plastic recycling.
And we then tried those designs actually in the stadium over the course of the 3 days.
We had several meetings and consultations with Hong Kong Rugby Union, EPD and other spectators. The meetings were very helpful in collecting feedbacks from professionals and gaining experience in projects of collaboration.
I think working with the students has been a great experience for all of us, because they're studying environmental issues at university. They have an interest and they have a passion for this, and I think what we're doing is providing them with an opportunity for actually taking the ideas that they are learning in the classrooms and seeing how they can implement them in a real life situation.
So CTU project just prohibits our advocacy to make everybody to participate in environmental protection, to act, to change, to make behavioral change, to save our environment. We have to arouse the young generation interest in environmental protection. We firmly believe that partnership approach is useful and essential in environmental protection.
The Rugby Sevens Green Ambassador Scheme was carried out successfully. However, there is still some room for improvement.
Learn from the past experience, we have changed to use the electronic device because we think it is more environmentally friendly and it can enhance our data analysis.
This year, we add a new component to our program, which is the recycling bin design competition. With a limited budget, we work with the competition teams to design 2 new recycling bins.
The project gave hands-on experiences and made it possible to identify problems and propose solutions. I hope that environmental science, engineering, and policy will become more important for Hong Kong.
I would like to invite Mr. Ai to come on stage again to present the prize.
Congratulations to this year's winner, Dr. Li Wanxin from the Department of Public Policy.
The winner of the Excellence in Knowledge Transfer Award receives a certificate and a knowledge transfer and research fund of $15,000.
Dr. Li's mission is to bring about environmentally friendly behaviors through innovations in education and intervention design. Woo-hoo!
Congratulations to Dr. Li. And thank you, Mr. Ai.
This is the 3rd year class has presented Discovery Enriched Curriculum Awards, DEC, to honor outstanding achievements in students, creativity, and discovery. Today, we have 7 winning entries in 3 categories, selected by a panel of judges.
Although some of this year's winners can't attend its ceremony in person, they are still able to celebrate with us through today's live broadcast on YouTube and Facebook.
Hey Winnie, have you seen the movie 一念無明 Mad World?
Of course, Madwell is a Golden Horse Award-winning movie directed by Mr. Wong Chun, a CTU graduate. He represents some of the helplessness of experienced by bipolar disorder patients.
Through the eyes of our current social work student, we are able to understand more about the experience and hope of the bipolar disorder patients.
On my social work practicum at an integrated community center for mental wellness, I met a casework client who was diagnosed with bipolar disorder 10 years ago. She'd been hospitalized every year, which significantly disrupted her life. Before I met her, her condition was the only thing I focused on. But as I got to know her, this fell into the background. As a social worker, we should focus on a humanistic approach rather than solely a medical model. Someone in recovery deserves respect, to be recognized and treated as an individual. So I wanted to listen to her ideas and opinions, to identify and appreciate her unique talents and potential. I asked the client to share her artwork in a video, and this proved to be a self-healing exercise as well as an inspiration for others in recovery. We should recognize that people in recovery are not passive victims of their illness. They have agency and with help can develop their own strengths and fulfill their true potential.
Congratulations to Angel Fong from the Department of Applied Social Sciences, runner-up for undergraduate individual category for the Class DEC Award.
I would like to invite the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Curriculum of Class, Dr. Pepina Lee, to present the prize.
Also, I would like to invite the project supervisor, Dr. Estella Chan, major leader, Dr. Esther Chow, and the head of Department of Applied Social Sciences, Professor Wing Lo, to join the student for a photo.
The runner-up of the undergraduate individual category receives a certificate and a book coupon for $500.
Congratulations to Angel. Dr. Lee, please stay on stage to present our next award. But before that, let's have a look on our next winning undergraduate project.
As part of my social innovation and public policy course, I created a 5-minute video to help understand the experience in ethnic minorities in Hong Kong. I noticed a Pakistani family on the estate where I live, and I was curious about their experience. I interviewed the daughter and discovered the difficulties they experience integrating into Hong Kong. The biggest challenge the family faces is language. The daughter studies in a local primary school with limited Cantonese and Chinese. She struggled in her studies. Her parents have limited job opportunity without a basic understanding of Cantonese or Chinese. My secondary research showed this is a common experience for ethnic minorities in Hong Kong, hoping to fully participate in Hong Kong society. I wanted this message to reach as many people as possible, so the video needed to be creative. I was inspired by the fast-growing videos online. I hope this video will educate and encourage us all to embrace this member of the community. As a society, we should not leave anyone behind.
Would Dr. Lee please come on stage to present the prize? Congratulations to Jin Ng from the Department of Applied Social Sciences, runner-up for the undergraduate individual category of the Class DEC Award.
Jin's project came from a college-specified course. I'd also like to invite the project supervisor and course leader, Dr. Yanto Chandra, to take a photo with Jin and Dr. Lee.
The runner-up of the undergraduate individual category receives a certificate and a book coupon for $500.
Congratulations to Jean, and thank you, Dr. Lee.
Jonathan, I'm sure you've heard of monster parents in Hong Kong, right?
Well, of course, I've heard of stories that parents nowadays raise their children with a blend of authoritarianism and overprotectiveness.
So, is there anything that we can do to help them?
Let's check it out.
In wanting the best for their children, parents in Hong Kong often have high expectations of school and arrange extracurricular activities to increase their children's skill set. This can result in stressed, overscheduled children.
We created a fairy tale world in a board game for kindergarten children and their parents using the positive psychology theory, PERMA. We trialed the board game, selecting and refining the tasks. It was really motivating to see children engaging with and responding to the game. To extend the game's impact, we created a slogan, T, Trust, Encouragement and Appreciation, and a gratitude journal for children and parents to complete together.
Our hope is that, following the social-ecological model, we can inspire parents to develop a better relationship with children. Then they will in turn develop a better parenting style. As a result of a better family environment, children, parents, and even schools will be less stressed. Ultimately, we hope for a shift in the learning atmosphere in Hong Kong, away from stressed out, overscheduled children.
I would like to invite Professor Richard Walker, Associate Dean for Research Postgraduate Studies of CLAS, to represent the prize to the runners-up of the undergraduate group category.
Congratulations to Kathy Ngai from the Department of Media and Communications, Michelle Wu from the Department of English, and Ivy Wong from the Department of Chinese and History. The three collaborated on this imaginative project on the same cause. Also, I would like to invite the project supervisor and course leader, Dr. Sylvia Kwok, to join the students for a photo.
The runners-up of the undergraduate group category receive a certificate and a book coupon for $1,000. Congratulations to Kathy, Michelle, and Ivy. Professor Walker, please stay.
Professor Walker, what do you think of my new glasses?
I have virtually no idea.
Yeah, you got it, virtually, right? So now, let's take a look on how these virtual reality can help the students nowadays in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong secondary school students face challenges using English in the transition to tertiary education.
We considered whether virtual reality, where users are immersed in and interact with a simulated 3D environment, could simulate a real public speaking environment and induce similar physiological, psychological, and behavioral responses.
We studied two groups of local undergraduates. Both delivered a 3-minute speech alone in English.
Then one group gave a speech in a virtual reality conference room, while the control group did so in front of a real audience. Data was collected for heart rate, subjective anxiety levels, and speech performance. All indicators demonstrated no difference between giving English speech in the virtual environment and in the real world. Both groups had increased heart rate, anxiety levels, and the speech performance deteriorated.
This implies that virtual reality can simulate a real public speaking environment for second language learners.
The next step is to see if training using virtual reality can enhance second language speech performance.
This could provide schools with more opportunities for Hong Kong students to practice the language skills.
Would Professor Walker please present the prize to the undergraduate group champion of the DEC Award?
Great job to Edwin Law, Jerry Tam, Tishan Tam, Michael Lai, Yuki Jin, and Siki Chen from the Department of Applied Social Sciences for the innovative project. Also, I would like to invite the project supervisor, Dr. Anders Wong, Associate Major Leader, Dr. Tina Roche, and the Head of Department of Applied Social Sciences, Professor Wang Lo, to join the students for a photo.
The champions of the undergraduate group category receive a certificate and a book coupon for $1,500.
Congratulations to Edwin's group. Professor Walker, please stay for the presentation to absentees.
For these absentees, the three of them, they came from the Department of Linguistics and Translation. Would Richard Shang, Acting Head of Linguistics and Translation, please accept the prize on their behalf, please?
Thank you, Dr. Shen. Professor Walker, please stay on stage.
As we come to the close of our award ceremony, I would like to invite all the officiating guests of the ceremony, Professor Wagner, Professor Ho, the deans of class, along with the guests of the prize presentation, Mr. Ai, Professor Walker, and Dr. Lee, to take a group photo with our faculty winners.
Now, would all our DEC Award winners please join the photo?
Next, I would like to call upon the panel judges, project supervisors, course leaders, major leaders, and the department heads of class to join the group photo.
Now, would all our secondary school principals, teachers, and students please join the photo?
So many photos, huh?
Cheers!
Energy!
Hold on.
Great job, everyone! And that brings today's ceremony to a successful close. If you'd like to know more about the winning projects, please tune in to channel FM 997 next Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. for a series of interviews with our award winners.
Of course, you can also pay a visit to our Class Awards Day website too.
Thank you very much for all your participation and support. On behalf of class, I would like to wish you all a very pleasant evening and I hope you will continue to support class in our coming events and initiatives. Thank you.